Probably you all know zombies, because even if you don't know what it is, so many movies have been made about it that you must have seen it. A virus is discovered, and the people infected with that virus become zombies. And you know that zombies transmit this virus to whoever they bite, and they become zombies. Well, until now, it was all movies. But recently, a news has been spread that a zombie virus has been discovered. Do you remember that when the COVID-19 virus became active, it paralyzed the entire world economy? And now how happy the people of the world are because of the absence of COVID-19, and they can breathe a sigh of relief. But if the zombie virus is real, it will most likely destroy the whole world. The Earth is getting warmer day by day, and some people say that humans are causing the Earth to warm, and some other people say that this is the natural age of the Earth. In any case, the ice is melting, and the sea level is rising day by day. Now, these conversations are not the subject of our video. In the coldest parts of the Earth, there is a type of soil called permafrost. And 15% of the North Pole is covered with this soil. If you pay attention to this map, you will see that this soil exists in Canada, Alaska, Greenland, and Siberia. These soils existed in a very frozen form for a very long time, perhaps hundreds of thousands of years ago. But now these soils have become a little softer, and this has caused biologists to discover ancient viruses. Viruses that existed on Earth millions of years ago but were frozen and remained that way. A virus was discovered in these soils, which is called pythovirus. It is predicted that this virus was frozen in Siberia 30,000 years ago and remained like that. Fortunately, pythovirus has no effect on humans, but the discovery of this virus and its activation have scared the scientists. And for biologists, the question has arisen, what other viruses are there under these ices? Another virus has been discovered under the Siberian ice, which has remained frozen since 48,000 years ago. It is the oldest virus ever discovered on Earth. And the effect of this virus on humans has not yet been determined because scientists do not allow this virus to be transmitted to anyone, and they conduct experiments related to this virus in very quarantined places. Finding these viruses among these ices is something very new and newly discovered, so when a 48,000 years ago virus or other viruses have been discovered under these ices in such a short period of time, there are probably many more and different viruses under those ices. And this matter has scared scientists very much. Scientists believe that this newly discovered virus is so dangerous that it can cause many infectious diseases in humans. Scientists are very worried because if more of the polar ice melts day by day, and there are different and dangerous viruses under that ice, no one will be able to control all those viruses. That's why those viruses enter the life cycle of us humans very easily. You know that viruses are scattered and abundant in the air, so that when it rains, raindrops drop 800 million viruses per square meter of the ground every 24 hours. I mean, think about how many viruses are in the air that bring these raindrops of viruses to the ground. But most of these viruses are not dangerous at all. If all these viruses in the air were dangerous, we would all be dead by now. Even some of these viruses are useful for the body. But in any case, we don't know what viruses are under these ices. Maybe there are very old deadly viruses. Maybe all of them are harmless. This part is called Botagayka Crater in Siberia. Scientists consider this region to be the most dangerous region in terms of ancient viruses because there used to be a cold forest here, and from the 60s onwards they cut down the trees here, and the lack of trees caused the sun to shine on the ground and the frozen soil to soften. And finally, various viruses became active. And this part where the trees have been cut down has a very strange shape, and the land of this part is different from the land around it. And because the soil in this part has become softer, the ground has gone down and created a big opening. And since then, it is called Botagayka Crater. The softening of these soils has caused this opening to become deeper and larger day by day, so that it becomes 10 meters wider every year. Many scientists are afraid of this crater and say that there may be very dangerous viruses in this crater, But some scientists are happy and say that this situation will help us a lot to research more about the history and viruses of the planet. The people of that area call this part of the Earth the Stairs of Hell because the permafrost soil of this region is getting softer faster than all the Arctic ones. And probably, if there is a deadly ancient virus in these ices, it will be activated from this opening. Of course, these fears are not only related to the North Pole, but the same possibility exists in the South Pole as well. But the melting process of Antarctic ice is much slower than that of the North Pole. And the interesting thing about these frozen soils is that a lot of research can be done on the ground, especially in terms of microbes and viruses. But there is also a risk because there may be a virus more dangerous than COVID-19 in these viruses, and it can be transmitted to humans. In any case, the Earth is entering this era. Now, either humans are to blame or it is the natural cycles of the Earth. But we hope that nothing will happen to the Earth, animals, and humans. Now tell me in the comments, how likely is it that a virus more dangerous than COVID-19 will re-enter our lives? And in your opinion, what is the solution to prevent the activation of these viruses? Thank you for being with me and supporting me by liking and subscribing. The video ended today. Until the next video, love you, bye.